Hi, good day everyone. I'm Teacher Jameson, your teacher for today's lesson. After watching this video, you will be able to classify the different kinds of angles. So for today's lesson, I will discuss about classifying the different kinds of angles. But first, let's try to visualize what an angle is. So, try to look around your house and identify objects that represent angles. Many objects around us illustrate angles. When you look at the hands of a clock, when you move your fingers or arms apart, or when you open a book, a window, or any doors, angles are somehow represented. An angle is the union of two non-collinear rays with a common endpoint. The two rays are the sides of the angle, and the common endpoint is called the vertex. In the figure at the right, ray OA and ray OB are the two sides, and point O is the vertex. An angle is denoted by the symbol like this, and it can be named in different ways using numbers or letters. If 3 letters are used, the middle letter is the vertex of the angle. If 1 letter is used, it is the vertex of the angle. And if a number appears at its vertex, the angle is denoted by that number. An angle separates a plane into 3 parts: the interior of the angle, the exterior of the angle, and the angle itself. So in the figure at the right, P is the exterior of angle SOR, Q is the interior of angle SOR, and SOR are points on the given angle SOR. Now, the measure of an angle is the amount opening between two rays forming the sides. An angle is usually measured in units called degrees, which is between 0 and 180 degrees. To measure an angle, we need an instrument called protractor, which is shown below. Its shape is a semicircle or half a circle. Its scale is divided into 180 equal units. Each unit is 1 degree. So it has 2 sets of scales. The outer scale that goes clockwise from 0 to 180 degrees, and the inner scale that goes counterclockwise from 0 to 180 degrees. The scale to be used depends on where you place the side of the angle that you are measuring. To use a protractor, place the center point of the protractor on the vertex of the angle to be measured. Line up the mark labeled 0 on either scale with one side of the angle. So given angle BAC, by using the inner scale, the degree measure of angle BAC is 50 degrees. Now, an acute angle is an angle whose measure is greater than 0 but less than 90. Next, a right angle is an angle whose measure is exactly 90 degrees. The square mark is used to indicate a right angle. Next, an obtuse angle. It is an angle whose measure is greater than 90 but less than 180 degrees. An angle bisector is a ray that divides an angle into two congruent parts. So given angle M and P, whose measure is 60 degrees, ray NR bisects angle M and P. The two congruent angles are angle MNR and angle RNP, whose measure are both equal to 30 degrees. Now, given the figure, let's try to answer the following questions. Number 1. Which rays are opposite rays? Correct. Ray OA and ray OE. Number 2. What is another name for angle 2? That's right. It is angle BOC or angle COB. Next, number 3. What are the sides of angle COD? Correct. It is ray OC and ray OD. Number 4. What is the common side of angle 3 and angle 4? Correct. It is ray OD. Number 5. Which angles have ray OB as a side? That is right. It is angle AOB or angle 1 and angle BOC or angle 2. Last, which points are in the interior of angle BOE? Yes, that's right. It is points C and D. Number 7. Which points are in the exterior point of angle BOD? That is correct. Point A and point E. Next, number 8. Which angle have point O as a vertex? That's right. We have angle AOB, angle AOC, angle AOD, angle BOC, angle BOD, angle BOE, angle COD, angle COE, and angle DOE. Very good. Next, we have number 9. Classify each angle in number 8 as acute, obtuse, or right angle. Okay, so we have acute angles, angle AOB, angle BOC, angle COD, and angle DOE. Then, next we have the obtuse angles, angle AOD, and angle BOE. Then, finally, we have the right angles, angle AOC, angle BOD, and angle COE. Very good. Now, let's try to sum up what you have learned today. An angle is the union of two non-collinear rays with a common endpoint. The sides are the non-collinear rays, and the common endpoint is the vertex of the angle. An angle separates a plane into three parts, namely the interior, the exterior, and the angle itself. Angles are often measured in degrees by using a protractor. Angles are classified according to their measured as acute, obtuse, and right angle. An acute angle is an angle whose measure is greater than 0 but less than 90. The right angle is an angle whose measure is exactly 90 degrees, while an obtuse angle is an angle whose measure is greater than 90 but less than 180 degrees. An angle bisector is a ray that divides the angle into two congruent angles. Two angles are congruent if they have the same measure. That's it. I think you are now ready to answer the exercises as well as the evaluation on your module. But if you think you missed something about classifying the different kinds of angles, feel free to look back and watch again this video. Enjoy! See you next time!